Hi everyone, in this video we will discuss about open circuit characteristics of DC generator. A DC generator characteristics are the relations between field current, terminal voltage and load current which are expressed using curves. These characteristics of DC generators are very important in the design analysis and operation of DC generators. So open circuit characteristics of a DC generator is a curve which gives the relation between field current IF and the generator voltage E0 in the armature on no load. It is also known as magnetic or no load saturation characteristics. So the open circuit characteristics is practically same for all type of generator, whether they are separately excited or self-excited. So we know the equation of EMF, that is Eg is equal to phi Zn by 60 into P by A. Okay, where phi is the flux per pole, Z is the number of conductors, N is the speed in RPM, and P is the number of poles, and A is the number of parallel paths. For a particular generator, phi is a constant, Z, number of conductors is a constant, number of poles is a constant, and number of parallel paths for a particular type of winding is a constant. So for a generator, the variables are phi and N. That means the generated voltage is proportional to flux per pole and speed in RPM. So if we keep the speed constant, if we make the speed constant, then Eg becomes proportional to phi. Okay. So, and also we know that in a particular type of winding, the flux is produced due to the flow of current, that is flow of field current. That means the flux is actually proportional to IF. So we can write it as Eg is proportional to IF. So that means for a particular type of generator, if we keep the speed constant, then the generated voltage will be proportional to the field current. So we can write it as Eg is proportional to IF. From this equation, we know that Y is proportional to X is a equation of straight line. So here Eg proportional to IF means the curve will be a straight line. So first of all, we will consider the open circuit characteristics of separately excited DC generator. So in the case of a separately excited DC generator, the field coils are excited by an external DC source. So the field current is independent of load current and armature current. So we can see that we know that the Eg, the generator voltage Eg is proportional to phi. So here we are considering no load voltage. So Eg is actually equal to E0. E0 means voltage in no load. So Eg is actually equal to 0. So if we draw a curve between E0 and field current IF, then the curve will start from 0 and will be in straight line. That is, characteristics will be in straight line up to a point A. So initial portion of the characteristics is actually a straight line. At a point A, when the flux density increases, the poles become saturated and the curve falls away from the straight line. So the curve is straight line up to a point A. After that, due to the saturation of the poles, the curve will be no longer a straight line. So that is the characteristics of a separately excited DC generator. Okay. Now we will consider the characteristics of a self-excited generator. So in the case of a self-excited generator, whether it is a shunt generator, series generator or compound generator, so when the field current is 0, the residual magnetism in the poles will give rise to small initial EMF shown as OB. So this is a small initial EMF that is called residual voltage. So the small initial voltage is called known as residual voltage. So the residual magnetism means in any magnetic material, some amount of magnetism will be there. So some amount of magnetism will always be there. So that small magnetism will be enough to produce a small EMF. So that small EMF is called residual EMF. So in the case of a self-excited generator, even if the field current is zero, you can see even the field current is zero, there will be a definite voltage, that is OB. That voltage is called residual voltage. Because of this characteristics, or because of this type of characteristics in a self-excited generator, the open circuit characteristics or OCC does not start from zero, but it's slightly above zero. The curve will start slightly above zero. So a slight curvature, there is also a slight curvature at the lower end is due to magnetic inertia. Thank you.